Here we are at the Old World Village in Augusta, Michigan with Rachel and Mike. Rachel and Mike are the owners of the Old World Village, and you got some awesome stuff coming this year. Can you tell us about it?
We do. Do you want to start us off, or do you want me to go ahead?
Go ahead.
All right, we're going to start off the year March 26th with our free community Easter egg hunt. We'll have the Easter Bunny here, lots and lots of eggs. It'll all be sectioned off so the bigger kids don't have to fight with the older kids for eggs.
Awesome.
Lots of prizes, free activities, so much for the little kids to do.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What kind of activities?
There's going to be free face painting. We should have some games up. They'll be able to sit and talk with the Easter Bunny and get their picture taken. Mom and Dad should bring their own camera though.
Oh, okay. And after that, you've got Frontier Days?
Yep, we'll have Frontier Days and then Buccaneer Bash.
Buccaneer Bash. So is it like really cheap corn on the cob? Only a Buccaneer? Yeah, I know. Never heard that one before, right?
I don't know if we have. Buccaneer Bash is actually the Renaissance-style pirate event that we do out here. It's probably the closest thing that we do that is actually Ren Fair type oriented. So if you've been to Renaissance fairs and have seen the pirates running around, this is a whole place of pirates. Lots of kids activities also. Ages 12 and under are free. So it helps families come in and enjoy an entire day of family activities with pirates galore.
Awesome.
We'll have live entertainment, food, there's always cold refreshments. There's the big playground here. If you have little ones, they can always run around and burn off some energy while Mom and Dad catch the show right next door.
And you said Frontier Days. What do you do at Frontier Days?
Frontier Days, we actually we do live black powder shooting, and we allow our guests to do it. Once you've paid admission, we have a shooting range that's set up with the MNLA regulations for a shooting range. So you bring your gun, or if you've got a friend that will let you shoot their gun, black powder and everything, we set the targets up, you could shoot. There's vendors, there's also entertainment for that.
There's demonstrations.
Yep, we have demonstrations, we have reenactors, we have living encampments. It's basically everything good about a rendezvous and a Civil War reenactment and powwow all rolled into one. We've got Indian dancers and drummers and everything, so it's always a fun time every year. Get to see me in the buckskins instead of work clothes.
Very cool. And after Buccaneer Days, you have Steam Dream Expo, or is it Made in Michigan?
Made in Michigan, actually.
We'll have Made in Michigan, and if anyone wants to, you can go to our website, oldworldvillage.com.
And that's where you hire maids, right? Somebody clean your house?
Not most of the time.
Okay.
If somebody wants to come clean my house, I probably won't tell them no.
Okay, so what is Made in Michigan?
Made in Michigan is a Michigan festival. It's a 3-day festival. It's free to get in. It's Michigan artisans, Michigan food, Michigan drinks. It's just a 3-day celebration of our Great Lakes state.
Wonderful. And then the weekend after that, what is that?
Actually, at that point, we do have a liaison over in Steam Dream Expo, which is always the third weekend in June.
Okay.
So we go from Memorial Day weekend to the third weekend in June. Steam Dream Expo at this point is now Michigan's longest running steampunk convention. The ones that had been running longer than us aren't in operation anymore. So,
right. Steamtopia, World Steam Expo,
yep,
etc.
That kind of stuff. So as far as the actual big shows go, we're the last of the old guys, even though we're not really that old yet.
Right.
But yeah, we run.
No, you two are very young.
I know.
I think that one is 5 stages. We do the VIP. Last year, Eli August and the Abandoned Buildings were our headliners for that.
Awesome.
I don't know who our VIP entertainment is at this point for this upcoming season, but we do run that one. Has 3 days.
Will Vortex be here?
I'm sure he's our MC, so he's been here every year.
We
so
love
far.
him.
Yeah, Vortex, awesome.
Hi, Joe.
Enjoy New Orleans.
So yeah, he's always been here. He's been our mainstay, and he kind of runs all the entertainment, fun stuff going on all the time. So I'm sure he'll be back again. Yeah, I don't actually know much of the entertainment side right now. If I had it on paper, I could probably tell you, but
Coming soon.
yes.
Check. What's your website?
Well, you can catch us at Olde with an E, O-L-D-E, worldvillage.com. We're also all over Facebook. Each of our events that we're talking about have their own Facebook page. As of yesterday morning, we now have Pinterest and Twitter and YouTube and Instagram and
You can find all the links on the website.
yes,
OLDE
World Village.
World Village.
.com. And
Oldie
that
but a
will be
goodie.
updated with all the entertainment and everything too as we go. The people that are here to sell their wares, that stuff all gets updated on that. So
Excellent.
Yeah, you can get a little sneak preview.
Steam Dream Expo.
Yes.
Lots of fun. And what comes after that?
That would be Black Rock Medieval Festival.
it sure would.
Now, what's the difference between medieval and very evil?
Can I say you and her?
He's mid though, right?
I'm not going to say that on the cameras. It's
Well,
right
medieval is kind of between evil, so she's between the two evils.
there. Right, there you go. And if you're talking like technicalities, medieval is actually a time frame of the year. I want to say it ran from 680 to 1680, something like that, ballpark. So it's right before the Renaissance period, I believe, in the timeline of lineology. But as far as us as a festival, it's kind of the more realistic type stuff. We don't do as much of the floofy fairy type stuff that most people are used to doing. We've actually went
they're
to
still fair.
events like that for a very long time. Still very family friendly, and we do still have some of the fairies and stuff, but we're so I'm not going to wear pink, I guess would be a good way to say it. I don't
No
wear
wings
tights.
on you, huh?
Nope, I don't wear tights. I will wear leather armor, and we have barbarians, which isn't something a Renaissance fair would usually type have. So
Swords and
lots of
jousting
swords,
and
lots of swords, lots of jousting. Multiple
Renaissance
times a day.
medieval singing and
Yes.
And turkey legs and beer.
Bagpipes, always bagpipes.
turkey legs. You mentioned turkey legs and beer, and don't you have one of your vendors has bread bowls with soup?
Yep, we did last year.
I actually had somebody from Kalamazoo say, "Oh, I remember when the Renaissance Fair was out there, and they had these bread bowls," and it's like they got them.
They're delicious.
Yep.
Yes.
They were so huge. I couldn't eat a whole one. I had to let one of the barbarians finish my food.
And you also have lots of music and lots of entertainment during the.
Oh yeah.
And then what's after that?
We've got our music festival, brand new to the Old
Oh, that's
Village
right.
this year.
It's
Yes.
not on the handbill.
Oh, it's not on the handbill.
It's not on the handbill, so you can't
The
find it
newest
on the
edition
handbill.
this year that we started working on last year is our Labor Day weekend music festival. We're going to do it 2 years this year, but it's running in a Battle of the Bands type thing, so the bands can come in and the top vote getters will actually get percentage of the gate. And I
Really?
want to say first place is like 10% of the gate for the entire weekend. So it's huge incentive.
Vote for me.
Yeah, I myself used to play, so I know what those were all about back
Right.
in the day when we did those. And you know, if you get a good enough group of people that come in,
Right.
10% of a gate could be a fairly large dollar amount. So I have really high hopes that we're going to see some really good entertainment coming.
What kind of
this year.
bands?
It's actually going to be an open genre event. We'll do multiple stages. Like stage 1 might be country bluegrass type stuff, and stage 5 might be hardcore metal or something.
Somebody might be singing "Be Thou My Vision" while others are like
Yep.
having visions.
That's a good thing about the way that this is laid out is our stages that are louder are pointing away from the general crowd, and the woods kind of eat that stuff up. So we can actually place certain types of music on certain stages and just keep it there and keep the loud stuff on other stuff, and it doesn't interfere with the sound as much as anything else normally would. So it's another thing I kind of learned from the layout of the places. But yeah, we're
Very
going to
cool.
try to keep the same types of genres on the same stages all day. So if somebody comes and they only like country music and that's what we've got on a certain stage, they can stay on that stage all day until their heart's desire, and they don't have to listen to somebody going, "Rah!"
So over here you might have melodious meadow, and over there you might have a log stage where they're log jamming.
Could be, yes. We've actually gotten some interest from some underground indie type bands. So, you know, it looks like at this point we're probably going to end up with something for everybody,
Excellent.
which is
Awesome.
going to be neat because I've never actually seen a music festival like that, and it was something that I thought of a while back and thought it would be a really good idea.
So if you want to compete, bring lots and lots of friends.
Yes, the more friends you bring, and
That's true.
if you place, I think we're paying to the top 5, so it goes down in increments out until everybody's taken care of in the top 5. But
Very cool.
yeah, it's kind of innovative, I guess.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it before. Then it's the Haunted Hollow.
Then the Haunted Hollow.
As you know.
Oh, my turn. Okay. What is this, about a mile? A mile trail? Mile long trail?
It was about a mile last year. Probably going to try moving up to a mile and a half this year if we can.
Okay, the Haunted Hollow is an adult-themed scary woods.
Adults, don't bring your kids.
Yeah, don't bring your kids, please.
Or bring a change of clothes.
Go to the bathroom before you come.
Or don't, because we count the ones that don't, and then they do it in the park.
So, we make a giant trail throughout the woods, and all along the trail are different scares and different scenes, and you have to make it all the way through this, and then when you get to the end, there's a big wooden maze that you have to find your way out of in order to leave the park. So, if a certain
You're
scene
trapped.
decides you were fun to scare, they might follow you through the whole park and follow you through the maze and just continue to scare you all night.
Oh no.
So,
For example, last year there was a point where somebody was really afraid of a shotgun and really afraid of a chainsaw, and so the shotgun and the chainsaw both went in the maze and spent like 45 minutes chasing them. It
so
was pretty hilarious.
you can expect to walk through the first part about 45 minutes, depending on how fast or slow you go. And then we've had people get stuck in the second maze for about an hour, sometimes longer. Sometimes they get through it in 10 minutes. It's just up to the person. But it can be very disorienting. There's lights, there's scenes, there's tricks and things you have to walk through, and textures and all sorts of spooky things that you have to go through in the night, in the middle of the woods, in the middle of Augusta.
My favorite thing has always been to say, if you ever want to see your friends pee, or maybe even something worse, that's when you bring them, because it happens, and we keep track of it on a board up there so everybody can see it.
Yep, it's wonderful. And it's only $10 a person, or $15 if you want to do the speeding line.
Yeah, if you want
Cut
to,
You want to
Everybody.
cut people?
Yeah.
if you want to line
Cut
jump.
in front of people. Don't cut people.
Yeah.
No, do not
Okay.
cut people. It's just fake blood.
Most of it. There might have been some real blood. It happens.
You wonder why I've never made it to that event?
But it's fun.
Changing the subject, and you've got one more event at the end of the year?
The Winter Holiday Festival. It's
Right.
our Dickens type themed Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever, winter
Holiday.
holidays.
Winter holiday.
Yeah, and that's why it's Winter Holiday Festival. We do have a Christmas tree, and everybody kind of celebrates their own thing. So there's little things throughout the entire park that are all about winter holidays, and we have vendors at that too. We had Christmas karaoke last year, which was actually a first. We've never had that before.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was actually kind of neat. I hadn't ever thought that was even a thing, but I guess Christmas
Why
karaoke
not?
is a thing. There's like
Harking the Herald.
dog sleds and Salvation Army and stuff like that. Are you supposed to be around? And
Very
I
cool.
think that's a 3-stage show. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
When it snows, it's more
was
fun
fun.
than when it doesn't. But
And then you can have the kids meet Santa at that too.
that's right.
And then Santa gives you a little
Candy
treat
canes.
or gift. Well, last year he gave out stuffed animals and candy canes and
Yep.
chocolate.
Awesome. So you can come to this, and you actually have Santa come here.
Oh, yep.
Mhm.
He's got the extra time to come to Augusta.
Well, yeah, he can park his reindeer, and we throw food out for the reindeer.
We're one of the very, very few family-oriented, multi-type event places there is. So, where else is Santa going to come? Easter Bunny comes here too. So
Has he ever made a mistake and come during the haunted festival?
He has.
Easter Bunny has.
Oh no!
Easter Bunny he's got a funny side too.
Let's just say when the Easter Bunny comes up and says he wants hugs, don't give him hugs.
Don't give him hugs. Don't
No
give
hugs
Easter
from
Bunny
the Easter
hugs.
Bunny.
Not if you're grown up, at least.
Okay.
It's okay if you're little and it's Easter time, but other than that, the Easter Bunny is kind of a
If
crazy
it's
guy.
at the Haunted Hollow, thingy.
I should clarify, those were two separate Easter bunnies too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't the same Easter bunny or anything, but yes.
So is it like his evil cousin?
I don't know, but they look a lot alike.
Maybe it's like twins. You know, they always say there's an evil twin and a good twin.
Well, I'm the evil twin, so yeah, I've heard that. Do you have anything additional you'd like to add? Again, Olde, O-L-D-E, World, W-O-R-L-D, Village, with 2 L's.
Yes.
2 L's.
.com.
Yes.
Yeah, you could find us on Pinterest and Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and, well, I just look for us anywhere, I guess.
Excellent.
We do have tickets and some merchandise available online. General admission at the gate for general admission is always $10 to every event that you come to. Ages 12 and under are always free to all of our family-friendly events.
There you go.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right.
It's just always fun. I like being out here. It's almost year-round at this point. So.
And you can pre-order tickets. Who doesn't want to get a ticket for their birthday present?
And Rachel and Mike are awesome.
But thank you.
We
You're
love
welcome.
you too, John.
John's pretty awesome too.
Well, thank you. Fishing for compliments here. And from Augusta, Michigan and the Old World Village, this has been Rachel and Mike, and with John Collins as Weird of the Weird Review on the news show.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank you.
And that was a mouthful.